Hey everyone, welcome to Decoeasy. It's Dyanne here, together hosting this channel with my mother-in-law Jenny. Thank you so much for stopping by because we have a new DIY for you. Prepare to craft for fall. So this is where our DIY today will start. This, milk carton from the supermarket. Normally it is stuffed with packs of milk, and I always buy these because this cardboard is really good for crafting. So this was actually a free item, and yeah, it is trash, but Jenny and I love to craft with trash. Most sides that I am using is this side and that side as well. Yeah, the bottom section can be also a good thing. But first I'm going to cut out these two side panels for today's DIY. Let's start with cutting off these edges of the boxes. Therefore I just use this knife, and I hope that the sides are already good to tear apart, only not the bottom part. But the rest is good to go. Oh, I now have two plates of the cardboard. This thing is best to paint on and to glue on, and this thing is just, a little bit more fragile because this isn't covered in the layer that is here. So yeah, if you're doing your craft, think about what size you can use for the best. I think today I am going to use actually both sides. Well, maybe this one, because glue sticks better on here and paint sticks better on there. So I think I'm going to use this one. What I want to do now is actually make a hat out of this, because I want to make a gnome. Twist this, and therefore I'm just going to draw a hat with just a permanent marker. I will show you when it's finished because I'm not a good drawer. I can't paint my head either, so I'll be back. Okay, this is it. I think I'm just best using a ruler on my side, just the side part of my crafting mat. Good thing is that there are really thin lines here, and I just draw a dot here in the center, and then two on the same side. This was drawn by hand, and this was drawn by a ruler. I'm going to use the big shape for that. Just use my knife again, or you can also use scissors if you want that. And let's start cutting it out. But I prefer a knife for this one because it gives a much cleaner cut in my type of cardboard than using scissors. Here we have the hat. This is a shape here so you can see better. Now let's move on for a frame for the beard. This here will be the shape of the beard, because I'm going to make the beard not out of cardboard, but out of something different. So this is just actually a frame, and I think I'm going to use this part here to make an edge on the hat as well. I think that would look cute, but we'll see if that is necessary or not. First, let's cut out this. Here we are, the hat and the frame for the beard. I also have a nose for the gnome. Just a wooden bead, which can be put on let's say like here or something, or maybe upon here. I don't know that yet. First, I want to craft the, I think just the beard. Therefore, I'm going to grab some plastic leaves and my hot glue gun. I'm going to make it all nice and wet. Okay, this is a frame for the beard, and these are just some leaves that I have. I have two types. This more like a, what is it? Oak leaf, I think. And these more maple leaves. I can make a combination, but I think I prefer these ones because of the color. Well, where should I start? I think I'm going to work from the inside to the outside. Let me see what looks best. This one on top of this one. Maybe check. Yeah, then I'm going to work from the inside to the outside. I have the hot glue gun here, and here are some thicker plastic parts where I want to glue. Here, and a dot here, and oops, here too. And hopefully, carefully, quickly press it upon the beard. Is it now glued straight? I hope it is. Yeah, I think it is. And then I'm going to add another leaf. Just make it not exactly on the line, but just go slightly across the line, and you can use as many or as less leaves as you want. Now I think this is a smaller one, only glue on the inside will do. let's put it, well, let's say here. No, just can't pull these out of the branches. No big deal about that. This one is larger. Then we need to find one of the same size. Yeah, this one is. Because I think symmetry is a little important when you're doing this. And then this one goes up here. Just like so. Maybe a little bit of glue here upon the end. And then just carefully push the leaf up there. 2. And here as well, because these need to cover up the cardboard. Not in the center, only on the sides. And yeah, you just work your way around until you're satisfied with the result with the beard. You can make it as big or as small as you want, as long as you have something to glue on. And I'm using this piece of cardboard. Okay, I'll be back when the beard is done. Okay, the beard is done. I think it looks pretty cool, don't you think? But it's of course for the gnome. But this is how it looks right now. I tried to build it up from the bottom side to the upside part. And yeah, I think the colors merge in perfectly. Let's go to the hat. For the hat, I'd like to use this blanket. This is the back side. And I'm going to cut it outdoors because, as you can see, there's so much hair and I don't want that mess inside. This was a plate that I used in the old home, but now, as you can see on the look of the carpet here, we don't use gray, we have black as a base color. So this thing, yeah, we can't use it anymore. Black and gray, I don't think it's a really cool combination. But these things are perfect for crafting, so we give the trash actually a new life, making the hat for the gnome. Yeah, here a piece of fabric. This is the inside. And I have the hat. Now, yeah, what shall I do first? Putting in this one here, and then here. This one can go back like this. And then last but not least, we can fold around like so. Just like that. I'm going to do that, just use the hot glue gun and start gluing here around the edges and unfold it in as best as you can. If necessary, just use the scissors to push everything because the glue is hot and wait till it's cooled down. That is actually what I'm going to do now. Okay, the last section, only the bottom is left. I folded the edges in here. Now I'm going to add some glue here. And then fold this one around here too. Let's press. And I think then we have our beautiful hat. It's a little bit dirty, but that of course can be fixed. Easy as that, and it looks super high-end in my opinion. Last thing I want to do before you know, putting everything together is paint the nose, because now it is white and I think this little bit more of a brown color will do better. This is just chalk paint from Action, and yeah, I'm applying something upon the brush and then I'm going to paint the whole thing. Okay, so now we have the hat, a nose, and the beard. Last thing I need to do before I assemble everything together is decorating the hat, and therefore I'd like to use the hot glue gun. So let me turn it on already. And I have a ribbon here, dark red with a velvet look, and I think I'm just going to start gluing here upon the cardboard, because then I know that it's really secure glued all the way around. Of course, you have to fluff this a little bit, maybe twice. What do you think? This twice, yeah, twice looks good, because then we can tuck in stuff between here. And yeah, I have leaves like these. They are a little bit different than the first ones, but you know, tucking them like this would be super cute for the gnome's hat. I think I'm going to, just as I said it right now, glue gun is ready. Let's go. here's the hat. I really hope you can see it. The light is so bad at the moment. I'm really sorry for that. I hope you can see that I put the ribbon upon the hat. Now time for the leaves. Let me just cut off these plastic, how do you call these, branches off. And then we can just glue them in between the two ribbons of the hat. And then we can assemble the whole thing together. Now let me start off with the darkest one, just as I glued the other ones. Now carefully put them here in between without touching the top ribbon. And the other one in front. Let me first see how it looks with two. You can always add more if you want to. Because otherwise it, you know, you may get a little bit too busy. Then we're going to add 3. Oops, that almost went wrong. Just like this. Now we have 3 cool colors together. And this one is just a little bit too big. There's the hat. I think I'm going to assemble all together with some cardboard leftovers that I have here. So let me just turn everything over. The nose will be added as at the last part. First comes this one, and then comes that one here. Yeah, that's how it looks, or should look. Maybe adding 1 is also more than enough. 1 piece of cardboard, just like this. Or is, no, of course not. This is better. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Just glue upon the edges. 1, 2, and 3. There. And then quickly assemble the whole thing together. And I think this will just hold. You're not going to see it anyway. It's just the back part of the DIY. Now, here we are at the front. Let's fluff this a little bit more. And last but not least, I'm going to just glue the nose here. Like that. Yeah, just like that. And then we're done actually. Redo the hair a little bit. And there we go, a fall gnome from actually almost trash or things that I have in my home. This was a free DIY. Cute one. Now I'm taking a look at the whole thing. I think the nose is actually too small. I'm going to carefully take it off and replace it with a newer, bigger one. Thank God Jenny had some of these styrofoam balls, and I think the largest one here will suit the whole project for the best, because yeah, these two are in my opinion way too small. But this one, yeah, you can do it, but I think with the bigger nose, the gnome looks just very cute. I'm going to paint this one in the same way, just as I did with the bead, and then attach it with some hot glue. When I want tips to paint styrofoam, just roll out a piece of thread and put it upon the styrofoam upon the thread, and it will hold up, and you can do literally anything with it. And here we have the new nose for the gnome, and I think it looks much better this way. Let us know what you think, writing it down in the comment section. Do you like the beard? Do you have suggestions? Try to make an organic shape by going from wide to small in a round form and then going back up. And here, this looks super cute as well. I also like the leaves upon the hat. I think this is perfect for the fall season.